Welcome to Lord of the Rings Online. Well, okay, I've called it that. What I'm going to give you this morning is a sneak preview of something that a lot of people have been, less these days, but a lot of people were talking about 1 or 2 years ago, and saying sort of, what is it? And people were saying to me, will you play it? And about that time, well, a year ago, I was approached by Turbine, actually, and asked to take part in beta testing of a new game, Middle-earth Online. Not a replacement for Lord of the Rings Online, but I have been told that I can show you a screenshot of the opening screen. Now, obviously, this is beta, so it's going to look better when it comes out, you know. But yeah, so here we are, screenshot of the new Middle-earth Online. Now, as you can see right now, we only have it available in 800 by 600. But nah, Diablo 2. No, I'm not playing Diablo 2. It is a screenshot, but I was trying to think. No, that's not it either. That's not it. Where has it gone? Let's put that back on. Hang on a minute. Let's log into the game. Let's log into the game. Wait. I gotta tell you this. Yeah, let's leave that up. It looks much better. This is what you get when you get a game that works. Okay, it's called Diablo 2, and if you click on OK, you actually start to play. It's got lots of difficulty levels, all kinds of stuff. You wouldn't believe it, and it's cheap too. And it's, I mean, it might as well be free to play for what you pay for it. I think it's about 10 quid or something. Anyway, unfortunately, it is by Blizzard, but well, what can I say? And then, what else? Well, yesterday, Lord of the Rings Online was down for 4 hours while they give us a patch, where they patch something. Well, if I look here, I'm just looking at the patch. Tell you what, let me add is that it? Yeah, that's it. There we go. Desktop. Tidy, isn't it? Here's the patch notes for what they did yesterday. Now we've got Riders of Rohan has come to the Legendary Worlds. Nothing new. They've just, ticked a box. Let them ride horses or something like that. I don't know. My opinion is Legendary should be more or less like classic sort of game, like Angmar or let's say stop round about Moria, Mirkwood, something like that. Moria, say, I don't know, but all the rest of it, it's just money grabbing and all that, isn't it? To me, I suppose I put it on a par with continuing the game after the end of the movies, and I know that things go on, but the books also end with the melting of the ring, as I would call it, but they're like, no, Black Book of Mordor. If you don't know the game, you don't know what I'm talking about. So anyway, right, so they got this Legendary Worlds, they got this thing, and you have to pay, by the way, if you want to play that. It's not free. And then they've given us tier 5 difficulty on what have we got? Face increased challenge and scion foes in Gashan Kutot, the halls of Black Lore, bar. Wait a minute. What is it they said? Oh, look, what do you know? This was actually around about the time that the games were reopened. We have temporarily closed tiers 4 and 5 of the halls of Black Lore while we correct an issue that was causing chests to... So the day before they said that the halls of Black Lore was going to have tier 5, and then they closed tier 4 and 5, and they fix the boss chest in the hall of Black... Wait a minute. Okay. All right, well, we'll overlook that. And then the Houses of Lamentation. There's a new chest. Very difficult to do this stuff. I'm surprised they managed to get it done with so few devs. Health of some 6-player monsters has been low. No, that's going to be something like a sort of spreadsheet thing, and well, it's not. It's a little thing, and you add a 0, I suppose, on the end, and it fixed an issue that could cause somebody manas. I don't know who that is, and the ensorcelled vessel transition now occurs at 95% hit points, not 85%. Hit bolt. Oh, hit bolt armor set is not set to current stat standards for level 85 gear. Known issues. So this is something that came out about 8-9 years ago. And look, we know it's broken. Then we know it's wrong. We know it's wrong. It's only been out for a few years, and there's. Oh, by the way, that thing we gave you and asked you for loads of money, we've nearly finished that expansion that we sold you. Minus, what was it? Anyway, minus Mogul. We've nearly finished that. So all that money you paid about, what was it, 6 months ago or something? Yeah, we're going to give you that to you soon. And this free-to-play stuff, we're going to give it to you as well. The Legendary Worlds. Oh, wait, no, that's not free, is it? It's like everything else in this game. It's sort of free, as long as you pay for it. Bloody game. Let me log in now. There, and I'll just turn that off. And hang on. Oh, blimey. Stupid game. Is that it? I think so. Oh dear. I've just been reading as well. I've been reading the release notes for what's it called? Wolcen. And I went into the discussions, right? And you got all these kind of, I suppose they're probably mostly Americans, but they're from different places, really. And they say, oh, well, why isn't the game... Oh, no, okay. Like somebody from Australia. So Australia says, why? It's midnight. Why isn't the game out yet? It's the 13th. And somebody says, because you're in Australia and it's released at 6 o'clock in the evening on the 13th. First off, next time you hear you get a game release, they're going to say what? Released on the 13th? 1 minute before midnight? Okay, 6, because it's French time. And then the Americans jump in and they say, hang on a minute, it is coming out on the 13th. We've got it in the morning. Personally, I think if you're going to release on the 13th, you find the country which has got the 13th first, so Australia, I suppose, and then you give it out on that just after midnight on the 13th. If you tell Australia we're going to release it on the 13th, you give it to them on the 13th. Sorry, but that's what you do. And if the Americans get it on the 12th because of that, then that's lucky them. That's just what I think. But as for the twats who go on to the thing, why don't you read the release notes? It says it's out 6 o'clock French time. The only way I found that, I went all over Google for quite a while, and the only place I could, because it's not in the release notes, so the only place I could find it, somebody said that the community manager, the French community manager, said it would be out in the evening. That's all I've been able to find. And then and I remember, think of some of the people, maybe they're a bit older or something, and the game comes out and they're like, we're talking like Diablo 2. Diablo 2, what happened with Diablo 2 is on, let's say 13th of Feb, it was, I don't know the date it was, but it wasn't that, but 13th of February in Australia, they go out to the shop, pick up the CDs, and that's it. So they've got it on the 13th. America wake up in the morning of the 13th, would be like 8 or 9, I suppose, when the shop's open, and they can go and buy it there. So Yeah, people kind of get used to the idea then of, if a game comes out on the 13th, you get it when the shop's open, or maybe a shop opens at midnight or 1 in the morning just so that they can sell it early and get more customers and all that rubbish. So, and then, these people, and to be honest, this is what I think of. And I don't think that's unrealistic. I mean, it was always done, suddenly it's changed just because it's Steam and online and stuff, and so who reads the discussions? If you look through the discussions and think about how many people there are there, and then you look at how many thousands of people are playing Wolcen today or tonight or whatever, you're going to find that pretty much nobody goes to the discussions, nobody goes to the forums. What people look at is the store page, and in there it says the release date is the 13th, and it doesn't say that what time, it doesn't say a time zone, it just says the 13th. So of course they wake up on the 13th, they go out, they think, hey, here we go. They got no reason to think it shouldn't be there on the 13th, because the game devs have said it's there on the 13th. I don't know. They need to tell us, don't they? They need to say, Wolcen, it will be released on the 14th in Australia, and the 13th, when it's like when you go to the movie sort of premiere. You go to the movie premiere, and it might be one day in America and one day, a different day in London, England. And so let's do, just be a little bit realistic and clear. It's going to be released on the 13th. We're in France. I guess it sort of narrows it down a bit. So today is the 13th, and 13th at 10:49, I'm clicking on the play button. I'm not going to tell you whether it could be 10:49 in the evening or morning, or it could be 10:49. I might be in Moscow. You probably think I'm in the UK. But then if you're Spanish, you might think, I don't recognise the accent. It could be from America, so they don't really know where I am. Or maybe he's even from Australia or New Zealand, so God knows. So if I tell you, when I talk about streaming and I say to people, I'll be here tomorrow at 10 in the morning. And what I try to do is I try to remember to say, I'll be at 10 European time, which is 9 o'clock in the UK. And then, I don't know, sometimes I'll say things like, in New York, it'd be round about what, is that like 5 or 6 hours before me. So if I'm here at 10 in the morning, sometimes I'll say, I'll be here tomorrow at 10. Hello, one moment. Right, so anyway, I'll sometimes say like, I'll be here in 10 hours from now. Things like that. Crap. Oh, look at this. Thank you for being a VIP. Your character has been flagged so that all current and future characters will receive Armour of the Elite Rider. You have received the following account reward, Armour of the Elite Rider. It must be that. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of a bet on this. Just me, not you, I suppose. Let's put that up there so I can just try to keep it. What I'm going to say is we're going to have a cloak with a hood, which I won't wear because they're crap. We're going to have heavy armour. No, it'll be sort of medium armour. I think, so it'll look alright for everybody. It's gonna, except for the dwarf, because everything looks kind of stretched on the dwarf, the chest. It looks kind of like when you get 800 by 600 or 4x3 game, and you play it on a a modern monitor, it all stretches, and that's basically what you get with a dwarf because they're short and fat. Let's have a look. Right, here's the cloak. It hasn't got a hood. The hood is optional. My God. Oh, yeah, that's sort of normal. Usually, this stuff looks good on elves, and I'm not being elfish or whatever. Or well, yeah, I suppose I'm being sort of realistic. That it would drag on the floor. It's all kind of like, you know, flowery, and yeah, we'll get that one out. I mean, you can dye it. What happens if I dye it though? Let's make it black. Back color, default. Alright, let's look at the next bit. Let's go to the chest armor. Is that it? Helm. Helm. Now, helm is going to look kind of mannish. What's it called? Helm of the Elite Rider. Rider? Okay, right away you're against dwarves. What do you know? Rohan. Yay. Oh, I think it says Rohan somewhere, doesn't it? Actually. So this is going to be the medium armor. There we go. Yeah, that's medium. Let's just put it all on. Here we go. Okay, where's the boots? That is the boots, is it? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So really, I mean, that's pretty crap for if you're a guardian, if you're a tank sort of person. That's going to look really awful. How many dwarves do you see with a helmet like that? Can you make it a bit more... I mean, thanks for the cosmetic armor and all that, but really? It looks crap. Now, I realise actually you probably can't see what it looks like, so I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to put that up. Like that. You ever seen a dwarf who looks like this? Would you want a tank wearing armor like that? It's sort of browny pinky color. There, look, stretched. Can you see the buckle on the belt? That is, it's just stretched. They don't make a separate one for dwarves. It's stretched. You look at the horse's head there. And then look at a horse's head down here. It's stretched. That beard is kind of clipping through up there. Flipping it. It's just overall crap. Oh, when I do that, it's... I don't know. Shield looks alright with it. Yeah. Oh yeah, the floating shield. They do that. They don't. They always look floaty. It's crap, really, isn't it? Don't. Alright. No. There. This. By the way. Not that. This is what the my gear looks like. This is actually, it's called, it's supposed to be basically Fangorn. The tree, what's it called? The forest thing. You can, this is all stretched as well. It's difficult to see, but it is. It's just stretched. Low res crap. And you can't see a cloak, can you? Cloak looks like that. Hood. God knows where my helmet goes when I do that. And it's, again, it's elf. That's it. That is elf. Sorry, but it is. I don't care what you say. Do I hate elves? Yeah. By the way, this thing I wear. Oh. Oh, is it? Oh, wait a minute. This, if you want to, if you care, is Hitbold in Rohan. So, and this is one of the few armors that actually doesn't look stretched, and so on. So, funnily enough. Okay, if you were to compare this with a man or an elf wearing it, I'm sure it's kind of, you know, but no, not for me. For me, I think it looks just fine. I mean, the other option I've got is this, and this is like, I don't know what you call this. When he's off duty. This is also a rather nice one. This is a man thing, and the belt buckle, look, it is kind of stretched. It shouldn't look like that. I know it looks alright, but it is stretched. If you look at it's can't remember what the name of it is now. This is actually it's good for a minstrel. I like a minstrel wearing this. So you see, it's got Wildemore in there, but it showed us that they don't show. I can turn them on and off. So it's fine grey company tunic from the Rise of Isengard, level 75 areas and things like that. Next, I have to. I just have to move something and stretch it there a little bit. There we go. And then do what about like that? Let's have a look. Yeah, that'll do. It's the bit that allows me to see who's. All I can really see is somebody in chat. The bit rate, viewers, dropped frames, things like that. So I'm trying to keep track of quality of stream and that sort of stuff. It doesn't work out, but see, you wouldn't want a tank wearing that, would you? Now that's not a problem to me because it's like off-duty stuff, but it's kind of, you know, silly thing. But no, you wouldn't. You want him looking like that. That's a bit of heavy armor, right? So you know what? Here we go. Can I sell that? Because I don't want it. I will give. I have characters. Other characters. I will make sure that they can.
Can I help you with something?
I'll make sure I've got somebody who's got it with him, because you know. But this guy is not going to keep it. You only need it one character, and then you dump it in his inventory, and keep that and use it for cosmetic. And that will be a guy called Thordalval, my little elf, who I never use because I don't like him. Not because he's an elf. I don't care if he's an elf or not. Just because I don't like wardens. Now I've got, there we go, right, I've got damaged furs, and I think it was Rangers of Ithilien, funnily enough, I was able to get on here. We got Rangers of Ithilien. What are they? Something furs? Is it damaged or not? Damaged furs, yeah. Funny that this stuff I'm getting in, is this in West Gondor? I'm alright with that though. There we go, a little bit of rep for them, because they're not easy to get in my opinion. Right, I got a Hobbit gift of the day. Now my other guy had a finesse scroll. That was the free to play. This guy gets 1,000 marks. I get that quite often. It's rather nice actually. And then gold, which you get once a week. And that is 3 gold. They're still giving these away. Okay, this is like VIP, very important person. Yeah. And I want to get a. Oh, I got this. Okay. I just let my keys to somebody. Right. So what I get, that's the. That doesn't count. That's the daily one. This is I get 100 virtue points. Now, if I look at virtues, hang on. So I really got it in for the game today, am I? We go virtues. All right. Now this wants. How many points does that need? I think it's like 1,000 or something, or 2,000 maybe. And they give me a 100. It's like Killer Warg in Isengard or something. I don't know. But anyway, there we go. I'll use it up. I only got 50 from the daily one. This, when I'm in combat, I can use that again. 10 seconds plus 20% run speed. I've got a skill down here that gives me plus 60% run speed for 20 seconds. I don't know what. I mean, whoever uses this, I have got these, 3 of these, with one of my characters. I don't know why I've kept them, but he still carries them. And I never used them. And I've had them about, it's my oldest character, so I mean,
for something, friend?
Can't sell it. Bloody crap, it's like everything else you get. Sometimes you'll get a piece of armour like this, which is really nice, but it comes out you get that like every like 2 months or something. You'll get one. So yeah, crap. All right. Well, oh, hang on. Look, I've got a legendary thing. So anyway, we go West Gondor. We're going to Dol Amroth. I want to go to Dol Amroth eventually.
What news do you bring, traveler?
That's not it. It's this is no, it's not. I just didn't. I didn't just not you. I didn't just. Sometimes you get one. Sometimes you get more. There it is. Lovely, proper job now. Remember, the only thing I'm leveling up at the moment is this. Well, these. Well, let's have a look. Is it? Maybe I can like stop leveling up that one because I'm not using it at the moment, and I'll just level up that one. Then I'm just leveling up 3 instead of 8, so I should be getting. I want to start using that one as soon as possible. It's 44, and so yeah. If you didn't know, I'm going to replace it with a level, with the first age thing when I can. So I carry it like this forever. Look, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever use it. Let's put it over here so I can remember it. Look, Slayer Deed. I've got those, loads of those. What's this one? Look, Tome with. That's another Slayer Deed thing. Anything else I should be using up? Oh look, I got 2 pocket items. Whoops. What have we got here? Okay, that's the one. Flog that one. I want to get nice and tidy before I start the day, because, you know, it's what you do. Oh, I've probably got somebody behind me who could have.
How may I help you today?
Oh yeah, funny thing on the forums. Where am I going? Oh yeah, funny thing on the forums for Wolcen today. I think it's that one. Ost. I better look. I'm so close to it. Ost. It's this one. God. Ostlantir. Yeah. So, and they're saying, what we will need for you to make this game work. He said this morning, and it's release day. So he said, trading. We want trading. Hardcore. We want, I don't know, a whole list of it. More legendary items or unique items and things like this. And in the actual release notes we've had for about a week, it says, cosmetics something. He says, oh, you're having cosmetics. You are having, they're free, by the way. You are having cosmetic options. You are having trading. You are having most of the things he had in his list. Oh, this is games. I want this. I want this. And everybody's saying, you can have this. It's like Path of Exiles. You just want a clone. Nobody seems to have noticed that we've actually already got all this crap. So. I thought it was funny. So I went in and I said, hang on, this is it. We've got this. We've got this. We've got this. Funny as hell. Have I left Steam open? Has anybody replied to me? Let's have a, for new comments. Let's have a look. I've got to have a look. To make Wolcen the best there is. Good idea. Just read some comments. I wonder how one thinks that every gamer here plays Path of Exile. LOL. Don't know exactly what that is. And they're talking about hardcore. Hardcore is being planned. The last time I heard, hardcore is permadeath. He doesn't say what difficulties, permadeath. So why? I mean, isn't it the delete button? I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Seasonal leagues are nice to have, but not from the start. There will be plenty of potential to play around with and try different things. As for trade system, there is a bloody trade system. The economy, it says trade system. The economy of ARPGs is one of the key features. And why Diablo 3 is so boring after 2 days of a league start. But if you do it, please do it. Oh, God, please, no trade system with it. More of anything else. Here, have another look at my... Look. This is what I'm looking at. Now, let me look at this. There we go. Look, this is... Hang on. Not happening. Why not? Oh, come on. There it is, right. Let's have a look. It's down here somewhere. Gameplay. Cursed Month. Primary stats have been reworked. Yeah, oh, he asked for more passive skill trait options. They're with the new version. They're with the most recent version, the release version. They want more options to customize skills. It's all there. It's all there. Animax, 2 stash tabs available. When a monster is broken, he is stunned for 5 seconds. The break bar. Primary stats you can now unlock. Curse helmet, weaknesses, potions, all skills. Characters can level up to 90. Monsters, items. Where the hell is it? It's reworked, adding new base modifiers, gems. I need to find this. This is really going to annoy me. I know you're there to watch Lord of the Rings online. I'm sorry. Audio environments. Skills. It might be used general. Oh dear. At the risk of repeating myself, though. Streamer mode can now be enabled. That hides my name tag or something. That's rather nice. Yeah, I'll be streaming it later. I need to install it again. Do a nice clean install is the only way to do it on something as big as this. I think so. Adding checkpoints, adding altars. Safeguard. Merchants can now. Player now has tons of sound options. Characters up to level 90. All skills, potions, weakness ailment, curse ailment. You can now unlock. Each aspect has its own skills. Primary stats have been reworked. The break bar. When a monster is broken, you now have 2 stash tabs available. The end game allows you to unlock 3 more stash tabs. That's fine. Okay, Enerax can now be consumed. The amount of primordial, the amount of skill experience, the attributes reset cost, the Gate of Exiles, Gates of Fates reset cost, monsters, items. Look, I mean, he's asking, we want more of unique item, adding 18 new unique items, adding new armors and weapons, adding new magic effects on items, adding new tiers, gems, and there are 12 different types of gem socket, adding the Genesis stone, adding 140 die. This is all cosmetic stuff. When you obtain an item that is already in your collection, you automatically add its skin to your cosmetic inventory. You can combine gold of it's here. Oh shit, I can't see it. It's there anyway. There is trading. I don't know, idiots. All right. Yeah, I love that. It's a nice game anyway. Oh, I'm always, as always, gathering. Well, or scar and call it what you like. This stuff over here. You got to do it. Free money. What I got 40 gold yesterday, I think, from doing that. It adds up over time. So we're going. What are we doing? We're here. It's full of corsairs, stroke pirates, bandits, call it what you like, under the employ of Sauron and Eidolon. This is a deserted or whatever elven city or town, city. I think docks and ports and all that stuff. And the main quest is sending us over there. There's somebody over there, and these two. Both this normal quest, the Lost Harbour, and the other one, find the overlook west of Calambel in Belfalas that provides a good view of Eidolons. Now I can tell you, without spoiling anything, that yeah, of course it is. I can tell you that this is they're both going to send me down there, and we're getting really, really close to where I most want to be, which is Dol Amroth. Because when I get to Dol Amroth, I will be starting grinds, working hard on all things associated. Ooh. Oh, he's down there. Look, all the way down there. What's it go? Oh God, he scared me. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, so we're getting really close. We have to do this. I have to visit. Well, somebody. Maybe I shouldn't have gone down there. Oh well. Visit some people, some elves in a cave. We have to teleport after some marsh, which is not really anywhere near here, but you know, it's more or less I'm gonna have to kill one of these, aren't I? It was a bit tough for some reason. Anyway, maybe it's because they fixed the game. Stupid game. Okay, Dolvir, what's your problem?
How may I help you, friend?
1, 2, 3, 4. Right. You must be Bravridurk. Gillenor told me you would arrive soon. It will not take you long to see what peril faces Gondor down in the Elf Haven. The Corsairs have moored 3 ships full of men and have pillaged Edelond to nearly nothing. We must move quickly to save the history here, and even more quickly should we hope to quell the Corsair threat.
Gondor needs your aid.
Right, the orders you recovered from Corsair spies mentioned a captain named Dolguzir. They note that he is stationed on the northmost ship in the bay, but little else of him can be gleaned from these scribbles. Search his ship and draw him forth. Perhaps, in his surprise, he may reveal more of the Scourge's plan for Gondor. This much is clear: he must be defeated. If we are to slow the Corsair's advance, move with care, Bravridurk, for it is unlikely that his position is ill defended. Okay, there's a quest down there too. Okay, we've got a. We're going to destroy barrels of ale. That'll piss them off.
These are troublesome
and we've got
times
to get some
indeed.
stolen relics because stealing is a bad thing. Now there is another quest down there. I think we have to rescue somebody, and that will follow. But first off, I'm going to run over here to the other side of the road, and I'm going to over there and speak to the epic quest guy. Thing is, there are people patrolling the road, so I must be a little bit careful. And there they are. There, look, running that way. So how about I jump off? I didn't have to jump. Thank goodness for that. Right, now, I wouldn't be surprised if I have to kill somebody on the way. Ooh. Here he is, look. An elf stands atop the overlook, surveying the refuge of Edelond, abandoned by the elves.
If you are a friend,
you
are welcome to share my watch.
Oh, if you are a friend, you are welcome to share my watch. Do you think it's a vampire? I would be pleased to have your company, for men of Umbar have brought their ships to shore and threaten Edelond. My people have not inhabited the refuge for 1,000 years, but we bear enough affection for places. Oh, blimey, I've got the. Let's hide that. Sorry. Anyway, if their goal is plunder, they will be disappointed. The only relics that remain. Wait a minute. The only relics that remain will be of historical value only. Any valuable artifacts or jewels were taken long ago. Retrieve stolen relics and, relics. Why would they steal them? I don't know. There are others of my people nearby. If you can defeat some of the raiders throughout Edelond, I will bring you to them. Return hither with any relics you find, and I will be doubly pleased, for I do have an interest in curiosities from our people's history. Right. Now, the thing there is then that he wants some, but so is the other guy. I don't know why I'm having so many problems. I'm really having to work a bit harder today when killing stuff. I think that yeah, I think what they've done, I think they've changed something, some skills or something. I'm going to jump off. Some skills or something. Anyway, I'm going to go this way. There was a skill, another quest on just down here. Right down there. Him. Dying elf. I'm going to get down over here. Where can I? This looks pretty safe, doesn't it? I could jump off here, I think. And there we go. I'm in Edelond. Now I'm going to let my little legs recover. Oh, am I? Oh, there's a relic. Look at that. Bit of a funny one, this, because they're running all over the place. I'm going to eat. Might also have that one too. They don't do a lot. And there's somebody down here. He's got a ring on his head, that guy. Come here. See that? I really am. I'm really having to. Right, just in case I haven't got enough, I got to kill 12. I don't mind that. Right, a relic. A relic, and then we're going to speak to the dying elf. I think he's probably going to need a bit of medical help. He can move. That's a bit of a problem.
Will
now.
you stay a moment and learn of my trouble?
Oh, I'm going to get a bauble. I did not expect to find any aid here, and until I know your intentions, I still do not know what to expect, dwarf. My time goes short, and there is no chance to return to the cave. To see what these men have done to Edelon saddens me deeply, but I cannot change that now. All I can ask for now is to look out upon the great bay one last time. Aid me in climbing the tower over there, and you would do me a great last honour. No, I'm going to go and get some artifacts, but, you know, I'll come back when I've got time. That's not one. Here's one. I'm just going to get the ones that are on this side. Oh, sorry. I missed one. Hey. I'm going up here. I don't want to fight more than I got to. Oh, I killed him. Poor thing. Oh, God. No. Alright. It's getting the one. I don't think it's funny that they say kill 12. What do they think I'm going to do? I'm not a burglar. Most people aren't, are they? 5. I want one more. Now that guy over there, he's going to want me to go up here, but I'm going to go alone. There's a relic first, just in case something weird goes on. There we go. Let's go back now. I've got that. So I have to retrieve stolen relics from Corsairs. Destroy barrels. Did it just disappear? I think it did, yeah. I have to get some from the Corsairs, kill Corsairs, destroy barrels, and what's the epic one? There it is. And this one is to... Oh, that was it. Okay. That is also get more relics by killing them. And I have to explore the northwest of the dock. I'm going to be going everywhere. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. How do I get down? Somewhere I think there's some stairs. There we go. Bloody elf buildings. Why do they always have curly curly stairs. Yeehaw. There we go. Right, look, elf.
Will you lend me
It
your
needs
ear?
to go to the other side and
A shadow is on my spirit.
escort him. Oh, you dickhead. Come on, I'm going to stand here. Come on, mate. What are you doing? Move. Flipping elf. He'll be spotted. No, he won't. How did you do that? Oh, flipping burglar. Always stealing stuff. Good morning, Derek. I did sleep well. A bit short, but yeah. Kind of. Plenty of rest, anyway. That's the important thing. I'm just escorting elves. They have a big problem. I'm glad I'm not an elf. I would not have stretched armour if I was an elf, would I? I'd have to look at this armour in its proper shape. That would be awful. I'm so used to having buckles the wrong shape and stretched horses' heads and all these things. Being an elf, short and wide. Oh, God, at last. He's dying. He's
Can I
dying.
use the shadow upon
We've got agility on that one. I've got might and vitality on that one. Oh, good. It's finished. All right. Let's just... oh, this... hang on a minute. That one. I've got another bauble. There we go. Right. Well, first off, item level 197, item level 192. So this is not actually... not as good. I don't know why they give me crap. But they do. Elves. Right. I gotta destroy barrels of ale. Well, the ships are not here, are they? So this will just happen. And destroy barrels of ale and explore part of the dock. Fair enough. There it is. They're running up and down. I'm going to come against them immediately, or in a minute anyway. This is easy. This was hard last time. Much easier with a guardian. Right, we're looking for as a waterlogged crate. What's that then? That is another quest. Collect boxes, basically. Can you hello? I do make some funny sounds. I'll give you that. And we got a crate. Barrel of ale. It's a funny shaped barrel of ale, actually, isn't it? Don't remember seeing one like that before. I don't mind. Oh, we're burning the barrels. That's a bit stupid. We're going to be spotted. God. Obviously designed by an elf. Come here. Here, I said. I'll knock him down. There we go. Barrel of ale. Remember this, I thought this was really hard. The first time I did it. Maybe because the quest thing is pointing me in another direction. Could be that. Collect waterlogged barrels. I'm collecting barrels, crates. I'm collecting, like, I don't know what they are. All kinds of things anyway. Oh, look. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway. Goodness, though, I just wonder, thinking to myself, where am I putting all this stuff? They need to give me, I don't know. Oh, they're dead. Come here. Come here. Come back. Okay. Can't see a damn thing. I wonder if there's any barrels over there. Make them come to you so that you know where they are. We've got a backpack. Can't see. What's over here? How did he see me? I was behind him. I suppose he heard my heavy armor. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, they're dead. Hey. Thought he looked like it was behind me. Ah, good. Right, waterlogged barrel. And there's one down there, but how many is that? I better get this one, because if I've got to go back, you can bet your life that I'll die on the way. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, blimey, I can't stop singing the alarm song on my phone. What are you doing down there? Weird. Dun, 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 dun. My alarm, when it wakes me up, first thing it does is, have a nice day. Yeah. Now, there's somebody walking up behind me. I think I should kill him, because otherwise he's just going to get in the way. Do, 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 do. Is this where the captain is then? Waterlogged barrels. That's the barrels. Oh. A treasure chest. Oh, there's more, right. Okay, 4. Oh, no. I missed one. Look. That is probably to summon the boss, do you think? The quest string is sending me off in another direction. Okay, treasure chest then. Yeah. Wait, I know you. You probably do. I'm standing over here though. I was lucky because according to my stealth, so I gotta go over there. Should we jump? Yay. So the waterlogged barrel. No, destroy barrels of ale on Corsair ships. I thought there must be another ship. I think there is. Are they going to see me? Probably. Speed things up a bit. There we go. Oh, of course it would be over here, wouldn't it? Getting out is going to be a bit of a thing. They're not going to be down here, are they? Look. Oh, great. I can't get up there, look. Can I? Can I swim around here? Oh. Dear, oh dear. I got 104 silver pieces and 84 copper coins from that. From killing that pirate guy. How are you anyway? Cyan I am. Cyan I am. I haven't spoken to you very much recently. I can't look. I can't get up there. Alright. Of course, this was quite a long way from where I've got to be as well. The ship, not here. I've got to go on this one. Right, how many should we take at the same time? 3 enough? Oh, it's only... Oh no, there you are. Oi! Hey! Whee! So if there's anyone here who was interested in seeing me play Wolcen, I will be playing it, but it'll be a bit later. Like, ooh, I don't know, 4, no, sorry, I was thinking it 4 hours, like 6 o'clock my time it's out, so I don't know, depends how long it takes to get it downloaded. It'll probably take a while because the server's going to be busy, aren't they? Oh, wrong one. Will do. No. Why are they all running? Any ideas? There is. Dun 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 dun. Idiot. Why did he come this way? going to have to run all the way out. Talk, bring on the overlook. Yeah, right. I think the way up is actually on the other, all the way over there. So, I don't know why the elf was actually here. Oh, I ran out of speed. Up here. Oops, wrong key. Oh, he died. What do you think? Over here? Oh, yeah, look. Boom, boom. Oh, get off, mate. Right, I'm gonna go. Well, I've got to go. Oh, God. One of the patrols. Gotta be here first. There we go. I didn't die. You see that? I didn't die. Cold weather. Better than. Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you for asking. Having a nice time here. Games are going well for what it's worth because I got new one today, new game coming out. Oh dear. Wolcen, and I'm having fun with this as always. I was add time at the beginning of the stream to have a good moan about the developers of this game, and that was rather fun. Okay, it is. Oh, now I've got hiccups. And about the people who in the Steam discussion, Wolcen. Anyway, it always warms the heart to meet a new friend in these dangerous days, Bradbury Dirk. We do not have enough warriors to cast the Corsairs into the sea, but your efforts in the refuge have told them that even an abandoned refuge is never truly forgotten by the elves.
I am Laflor.
Oh, I hope you're sitting comfortably. Then I'll begin. Before I do, do you remember some time ago, maybe a year ago or something like that, they announced a new MMO for Lord of the Rings, and I didn't like to say anything back at the, really, but I've been beta testing and I've been given permission to show off a screenshot of the game. It's called Middle-earth Online. So I thought so here it is. We've got the new MMO, as you can see. This is the character creation, first part of the character creation screen. Now it's only available at the moment in. I've got 800 by 600, but apparently on release it's actually going up to 4K. So we'll see what happens. But there you are. That's the new Middle-earth Online. What? No? Oh, all right. It's time for me to introduce myself properly, my friend. I am Laflorn, and I am proud to count myself among the Avarim. Fine. We were asked by Círdan the Shipwright. We were tasked by Círdan the Shipwright with maintaining a watch on Eidolon, and have done now for some time, removing overgrown brush, and keeping the paths clear. It's crap in there. I've seen piles of rubble. It's a mess. Okay, if the havens of Mithlond become untenable, this would be the last place from which my people would depart this Middle Earth for the Undying Lands. The men of Umbar that occupy Eidolon do as Grievous turn and do not even know of it. Dorthaneth. So this is their way off Middle Earth. I really have got to clear this place, or they'll never leave. Dorthaneth is the leader of the Avarim, and you can find her in the cave where we reside for now. If you follow the road southwest on the way to Dol Amroth, you will find a rocky cleft in the ground to your right. Follow it down to a cliffside path over the water and you will come to the entrance. Tell Dorthaneth of your experiences in this land, for she has wisdom about her and has proven a capable leader of the Avarim for as long as I've known her. Fair enough. I'll do that. Let's just remove this for a minute. Make sure I've got all of them. Didn't get that one. And I'm going to ride across and have a word with the guy on the other side of the road. Make sure he's got all of his stuff. I think I just saw a patrol run in there. I did, but they went left. Great stuff. I love this game, you know. It really is a pleasure to play it. It's very sort of... It's massive. It's one of the biggest games available. And the only bigger games are games like Minecraft, as the size of the map. Minecraft is a bigger map than Lord of the Rings Online, but it's 70,000 square kilometers is the size of it. I'm going to have a look and see what that is in miles. It's so convert to miles. There you go. That'll find the thing. Convert. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Square kilometers. Fastest way. Right. Square. Convert square. Kilometers. To here we go. Square kilometers to square miles. Here it is. 70,000. That is 27,027 square miles. That's not a joke. That is pretty big, I think, and very expensive because this is one of it's a lot more expensive than Minecraft, I tell you. Right, we destroyed barrels, we collected barrels, we got relics, we've done all sorts of wonderful stuff. I'm not getting red. I'm not getting anything doing this. I'm not even. Oh, I am getting a bit of gold. And some XP for my bridle. Always a good thing. Now I have to talk... Who? Oh, right. We're going back there. Okay. Oslantier. So that's good. Oh, no. Or... There was a hound over here. Oh, they are there. They just sort of think they've walked off a bit. Alright. Nice, I've got this. I don't need it anymore, but I will need some. I'm gonna have a look actually. Let me get off my horse. Let's drop off this, and I'll have a look then at things. Something. Right. So what have I got? Anyway, you returned, Bradford. What did I do? Oh, I killed the captain. Of course I do. Hey, there's a heavy armor. That is pretty good, actually. It has got more might and more vitality than what I am wearing. Unfortunately, less crit and no physical mastery, but it does have a bit of finesse. It has some. I'm going to wear that. It has. That's the first. Look, that is the first item that I've managed to replace of the crafted stuff since I got to level 95, I think. You've done much to aid us, Bradviderk, so much so that I wish for you to travel to Dol Amroth. Yes! The people there would be well served to have a skillful dwarf at their side. The city is a wonder to all of its own, and if you have never visited it, prepare yourself. It is my opinion that you would be hard-pressed to find a place of greater beauty in Gondor, save perhaps Minas Tirith. I have said enough of the city. It is time you saw it for yourself. Go and seek a guard near the eastern gate. I can hardly keep up with all the postings lately, so simply tell them I sent you. Okay. I will do that, but first is Epic Quest. I might finish book 2 next week. So, we've got to go to Dol Amroth for that. But I want to go and have a word with... I want to sell my boots. with summer boots and things like that.
How may I help you, friend?
Then keep. Sell, or keep. What's this then? Blech. Can't remember the last time I had some good like jewelry or something like that from. Oh, there's a shop here. That's where I just went. I want the flipping. Where is he? Where is he? This way. This one. I want to look at something. See, now I've got one.
I greet you, friend.
And then I want to, right,
Well
deconstruct
met.
all these first. And I want to look at, mounted. Where's StemNet will do. So look, I need the normal settings of stuff to get these. So yeah, that's a tier 10. Tier 10. So yes, I do need to get stuff for my harness, my bridle. I will need lots of tier 10 things and 11,000 shards. I've got 23,400. I can't get any of these. I can't afford those. What about these then? Blimey. Are you kidding me? Why have we got level 75 mounted things? No, I'm not getting that either. It's not that. Alright, well I will deconstruct.
I greet you, friend.
My this thing. That's crazy. I mean, for a bridle, everybody hates that thing anyway. Wonder if I can like somehow get these things without yeah. You can't find these. Look. Of all those things, all the different things I've got, look. I did get one though. But I'm gonna deconstruct this, look. So, you know, I don't know why I did it. Funny. Alright. Okay, mounted. This is a gem. Clout. Lotro. Mounted. Relics. Let's try that. Relics. I think that's the only place you can get them. How to get them? You can barter for them. We can deconstruct. No, this is just general relics. Tiers, relic forging, melding. It's all they need. They all need shards, legacies, bridles. Bridle West StemNet setting level 95. Yeah. Category crafted. Relics on bridles. How do you add them? You don't really. Lord of the Rings, Riders of Rohan, Mounted Combat, Guide to Lotro's Mounted Combat. Here's for something. Bridle was a legendary item. Differ from other legendary items in relics. The bridles use different sets of relics than standard legendary items, and these can't be found in the usual ways. Bridal relics will occasionally be found randomly in the gift boxes from Warband quest turnings, but the only reliable way to get them is to bank up a ton of shards, and meld them at your frequently friendly neighborhood relic master. That is pathetic. Ah, well done. Yeah, look. Can you buy one? I bet you can buy them. I bet you can buy these things. So you there's a chance when you get one of these drops then from like things. Anyway, weapons again. Unidentified items. Bridles. Legendary service? No. Scroll of increased critical success while relic forging. Legendary slot unlock. Unidentified items. Bridles. Warsteed relics. Seal. Oh yeah. Yes, because you can for 550 Lotro points. Do they ever have a sale on these bloody things? Because I mean, it's like if I buy 550 points, I don't want that. I want, where do I get? There we go. Right, 500 points. Look, 550. So that's about €5. It's about €15 for every bridle, which is a month of paid. Right, I need to get something. I'll be right back. Right. Done. I've got my mobile phone, yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to visit the elves who's in charge of Edelond. Or something like that. Well, no, not something like that. They just are. They're in charge of Edelond. Have I got any exploration deeds? Gondor. West Gondor. West Gondor camps of the enemies. Pass of the dead. Okay. Camps of the enemies. Where's that then? Don't know. Somebody's watch. And I don't know about that. I don't know what's going on with there. I do hope I haven't done anything, missed anything kind of, can't be bothered. Vaguely important there. So anyway, ignoring the quest points here, because of course it's like a sort of hidden place. We go down here and see what they want me to do. I wonder if they want me to go back into Edelond. I can't remember. It's not. Is it Edelond? Edelond, yeah. All right. Wow, it's a long way down, and then once you get there, it's quite a walk. I don't think you can even ride a goat. There we go. The entrance to the cave yawns in the cliffside. To your left, the hideout of the Avarim. Okay. I don't know. I wonder why the elves, they won't use what are they called? They won't, if they want to sail their ships out, They can only do it from elven docks. I realised that at one time there was probably only, were elven docks. There weren't a lot of races that had docks. I don't know, but anyway, who am I looking for? Dorthaneth. I think it's going to be at the other end of this. Can I ride a goat? I want to know. No. Okay. Just wondered. It's a long way in with nothing. Nothing here, really. Are these like metal or something? I'm just thinking, where do they get the materials for crafting this stuff? And clothes, really. Their clothes must be very old. I've never really thought of it before. Find Dorthaneth. Up there. No. Maybe. I might have missed the turning, actually. There's not a lot of turning. Oh, no. I'm right. I'm up here. Look, Dorthaneth. Hello, Dorthaneth. An elf maid stands on the bridge, deep in thought. Book 1. Let's see, Far From Home.
I'm glad
No, we'll do book 1 because I haven't got another quest to come here.
I am called Dorthaneth, and I have chosen to care for the Arboreen.
Finished? Welcome to Belfalas, Bravardurk. I am called Dorthaneth, and I have chosen to care for the elves here as a mother does. They are the Avarim, and they have come to this land to watch over the refuge of Edelond and keep it safe from danger. Danger threatens it now, as you have seen. Men of Umbar have come ashore in great number, too many for my few Avarim to drive away. A guest is lately arrived, and we just spoke about these raiders. Go to him and hear what he has to say, for his news signals trouble for the Avarim and for the folk of Gondor as well. Do you see him across the way? His name is Galdor, and he is lately arrived from Imladris. Oh, I wonder if I know him. Galdor doesn't ring a bell.
I'm glad you have come to the cave of the Arboreen.
Oh. I am glad you have come to the cave of the Avarim, Bravardurk. For with the dawn came messages from afar, and one of those concerns you directly. The Lady of Lorien speaks in cryptic words, but I can discern enough to know that you will be able to interpret her wishes. Lady Galadriel speaks of a Gondorian man on an errand he believes important. It has drawn him into the dead marshes by the battle plain of old, and his feet are dogged by servants of the enemy. The Lady of Lorien does not need to express her desire in words for me to know what drives this message. She does not want this Gondorian man to draw the attention of the orcs to this place. The Avarim keep several fast horses for their personal use, but none so swift as that cared for by our master of horses. Speak to him and ride to the dead marshes with all the speed you can muster, and hasten this Gondorian back to his homelands before he causes great harm by his presence there. This is funny. Let's have a look. So was it called the Dead Marshes? There's something funny about this. I'll show you. I'll explain. The Dead Marshes. Now, the Dead Marshes are located west of the Wastes, but they are attached to West Gondor. God knows how they manage that. The marshes are a desolate swampland, and so on. Now, there's a swift horse from this cave. That's the only way to get there. So look, I'll show you where we are. All right, now we are in Gondor, where it says Gondor West. So you go there. There's like a peninsula, not a peninsula, but there's this sort of big thing sticking out there, and that is where my mouse is. I don't know if you can see my mouse. It's there. That's where we are. We're right out there. Now there's over here. You've got Mordor and Rune. you've got the wastes is just up from Mordor, and the only way to get there is by fast horse in this cave. So that is actually instant fast travel, but you cannot ride a horse in this cave. I don't know how they get us there, but they do. I find that crap. I don't know why they decided to add that to the game, to be honest with you. I mean, that was a big mistake. They should have waited.
I know your face.
Don't give it with
flipping
Gondor pack.
Months ago and saw you there.
I know your face, Bradford Dirk, for I came to Imladris some months ago and saw you there. A council was held and many courses decided, but we will not speak of them here. Know that I hold you in esteem and consider you an ally, and we bear friends in common. It is that sense of kinship that drives me to tell you this. Do not underestimate the Corsair threat. I gave Dorthaneth the same warning. In my journey here, I came near to a group of Umbar men and overheard their talk. They spoke in reverent tones of the heirs of Castamere and the Scourge. But it is not these names that fill me with anxiety. No. The flame of my concern is kindled by the passion with which the Umbar men spoke of their loyalty. Any of them would die in the name of the heirs, and gladly, which is not a trait I have heard associated with that people before now. Something has changed. I will set out for Mithlond in a few days, but do not forget my warning. Where the hell's Mithlond? Sorry, gotta know this thing. Lotro. Mithlond. Right, so Mithlond is known as Westron, in Westron as Grey Haven. So in this case, Grey Havens. It's an elven port on the Gulf of Lune in Linden. Ah, okay. Alright, oh yeah, of course we're going to go there eventually. Right, now we've got to talk to Dorthaneth again. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do the horse that travel thing yet. Let's finish the epic off first, I think. So he's going that way, but there's some sort of mysterious thing going on with the Scourge and heirs of Castaneth? I don't know. Okay.
Galdor is right.
So
the men of Umbar have not possessed loyalty like this for years.
Galdor is right to worry. The men of Umbar have not possessed loyalty like this for many years, and it was once believed that people would decline and no longer pose a threat to their neighbours across the bay. I do not believe these heirs of Castamere are truly descended from that king, but I have paid little attention to the histories of Gondor and could not say for certain. The lives of men are brief. Before many a season has passed, they fall like the leaves of the trees in my home. I had never recorded either. Alright. Dorthaneth is silent for a long time, and you have almost decided to leave her in peace when she speaks again. I would be content to remain alone, listening to the sound of the water falling and the sighing of the wind in the trees, but as long as the Avarim must remain here, I will care for and protect them. There are others too, with whom I feel a kinship and would safeguard.
Go to Dol Amroth and give Lothiriel my warning.
You must think I speak of leaving the world to its troubles, but even I, with every reason to do so before me, cannot truly withdraw. I have grown fond of Lothiriel, the daughter of the Prince of Dol Amroth, who rules now in his absence. On several occasions, she has escaped the watchful eyes of her guard and come to visit me outside the walls of her city. The matters of which we spoke, not war, nor armies, nor weapons. They are matters of love and of marriage. For Lothiriel... Oh, it's, she's, LGBT or something. They were matters of love and marriage, for Lothiriel is betrothed to a man she does not wish to marry. Such things are a lady's concerns, and I counselled her on them as best I could. But now I must counsel her on these other concerns as well. Weapons and armies and war, I echo the worry of Galdor. She must not underestimate the heirs of Castamere, and the one they call the Scourge. Lothiriel's father has been called to war in the east, but war finds her now in the west. And if either is lost, there will be no hope for the other when the night has come. Go to Dol Amroth and give her my warning. There is elvish blood in her line, but it is no sense of kinship that drives me to this. In this, it is the love I bear for the dark-haired woman who spoke to me of her hopes and her fears when the moon was high over the sea and banished sadness for a time. I never noticed that she's, wow. Is that... Oh, she's wearing a thing on her head, or she's just got a weird face. Anyway, I didn't know. She must be either lesbian or something. I didn't know she was in love with this person. Right, look, bloody horse. Look, watch. You and mounts are not allowed here. Joking.
Ride swiftly and at once.
If it be Dorthaness... Oh, they're not allowed. Maybe it's only elves. No, because you could be an elf playing the game. If it be Dorthaness' wish for you to depart in such haste, I will not stand in your way. The steeds of the Avarim may give even the fabled Mias a close race. If you want to know my opinion, anyway, ride swiftly and at once, if it is the wish of Dorthaneth. Go on. Otherwise, I'm going to have this quest sitting in my log forever. And a long journey of many miles finally concludes. You have come to the Dead Marshes. Oh, that was ages. You're absolutely
Hail,
right.
stranger.
And then they're
It is
going
good to see a friendly face in this inhospitable land.
So, what's his name? Artemir. I like to know all these things, and I don't know anything about him. It sounds vaguely familiar. Now, he's the son of Ilkamar, I think. He's a man of Gondor. And he lives, he's from Minas Tirith. And he's been sent on a secret errand into the Dead Marshes.
I was sent here by Denethor, the ruling steward of Gondor.
Right, that's
on
gone.
An errand of some importance.
Stop yapping. There. Sorry, but that was a big mistake. I have such an objection to the Dead Marshes being in the game at all. And this part of the game, bring them in with the Mordor expansion if you must bring them in late, or whatever. But don't put them here. Nobody here is going to have a fast horse to a place that is dead, called the Dead Marshes. I mean, why would anybody want to? It's the stupidest thing I can imagine. So I'm not going there. I will probably go. I might go there one day. There's probably a deed associated with it, but I'm not that bothered, really. I just want to get on with the proper game. Same as I'm not bothered even about going inside Mordor, to be honest with you. I own it, so I might not do it. I don't know, but story-wise, it's just boring. The whole idea of going beyond Mordor. I suppose yes, you would go into Mordor to sort of mop up, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just assume that the orcs would sort of leave everybody alone. You want to go in and make sure. Am I actually? Yeah. You want to go in and make sure. So yeah, fair enough. But wow. Anyway, not Minas Tirith, Dol Amroth. So now begins the work on the work of getting the perfect or whatever, most wonderful imbued weapon, gear, everything you can imagine that you can get in Dol Amroth. And when I've done that, only when I think I have achieved what I set out to achieve when coming here, only then will I leave Western Gondor. So I'm afraid I am here for a very long time, and if that's not to you, if that bothers you, you might not want to watch anymore when I stream Guardian level 101. But yeah, that's the plan. Where's that door? Blimey. Is this it? This is it. It's not a route I take very often. Kind of, because you get travel to Dol Amroth, so just sort of get used to using that, and that's all. Once you finish the quests, you might as well just magically well, if you've got a 5-minute cooldown, which is what I've got. Right, you've come to the entrance to the docks of Dol Amroth. Flipping last. No, let's start with City of the Prince. So the guy sent me from the town just up the road. So Gillenor sent you. Good man, that one. Allow me to welcome you to Dol Amroth, the City of the Prince. You will have ample time to explore, I assure you. So for now, let us speak of other things. Welcome to the fair city of Dol Amroth, where Prince Imrahil rules. Also, that our prince has ridden to war. Alas, that our prince has ridden to war. May he return whole and hale. Lothiriel now... Lothiriel. Sounds elven, doesn't it? Lothiriel. And for Imrahil, Prince Imrahil, now governs in his stead, but they said she's got elven blood. Dol Amroth is a great city of Gondor, and you will not see its like out anywhere. Would you like a tour? Many of our folks would be happy to show... Sorry, I'm getting hiccups again. You will find us a friendly people, so just walk around and you will be greeted by pleasant townsfolk. Yeah, if I get a free pair of pants of it.
Speak your business, stranger.
Fine Lothiriel in the great hall of Dol Amroth. Halt and speak your business, stranger. Oh, God, this is... dear me. This is a bit stupid, isn't it? Halt and speak your business, stranger. It's me again. There was a time when passage into the city was free and open. None needed to answer questions, but those days are gone. They will come again when... Oh, now he doesn't want to let me in. You say you've come with an urgent warning for Lothiriel from Dorthaneth, the leader of the Avarim. Leader of the Creeping Elves, you should say, for that is closer to the... Yeah, I like this guy. Some say there is elvish blood in Imrahil's line, but if so, I say that it is a good ways back, and the prince has done a good job of not letting it master his senses. I'm in love. Well, I would be, if he was real and I was a woman. You may pass into the city. Lothiriel is fond of the elves, and her father is not here to speak against the meeting. It is not the place to speak for him, my place to speak for him, though I think his mind would be clear on this. And don't get me wrong, I have no problem with people of various, I don't know what to say, sexual tendencies or whatever. Yeah, neither have I got a problem with my heterosexualness, or whatever the word is. I'm fine with either. My daughter is actually homosexual, so lesbian, or call it what you like. So yeah, I don't have a problem with it, and nobody else. I know a few, and nobody has a problem with my whatever. I found the wharf anyway. Oh, she's the one who gives me the fishing quest.
Well,
yay! Well met, stranger. Are you there to see the wharf? It is perhaps not the best view of Dol Amroth, but I have always found it to be the most beautiful place in the city. Here you will find all the fishermen hard at work, and the tall ships rest here. Rest here. They rest here. Plymothian. They set out for another great adventure. Is there a better smell on earth than clean sea air and fresh fish and the salt of sea and sweat? Really want to know? Fish delivery!
What news do you bring?
Yay! No. Go fishing on the wharf and get... That's it. You look like a stout and trustworthy sort. How would you like to earn a few pence? A few pence. My usual delivery boy hasn't showed up today. Okay, you can find fresh fish by the ships, parked by the pier. If you bring me today's catch, I'll pay you whatever I pay my normal worker. Let's get the fishing rod out. There you go. I'm going fishing, and apparently I have to collect fish. I have to find the artisan's quarter, and that'll be the crafting area, and things like that. So, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Actually, I say that about my daughter. She's actually, I suppose you call it bisexual. Normally she's lesbian. She had a very long sort of, I don't know what to call it, 10-year relationship, which has ended recently. But, you know, things happen, a bit like divorce and things. And then she had a boyfriend for a little while. So, I don't know. But anyway, there you go. No, she's nobody. Dear oh dear. So I suppose anyway what I'm going to need to do, it said, I think for the bridal relics and things, I need to do is it warbands or roving threats? I think it's warbands. Alright. Well, I can do that. I can do that. There's a few. There's a few, a couple I can do really easily, and a few after that, that not so easy, but I can do them too, so. Even in West Gondor. Or West Rohan. West Gondor? No. There's a few I can do in West Rohan. I can do plenty in East Rohan. I can do, I think that's all there is, isn't it, for warbands? I don't think there are anymore. Just West, East and West Rohan. And here, I think. I don't remember seeing any before that. I will check that it's warbands that drop them and not roving threats, though, because roving threats are level 95. I can't kill roving threats. Warband, yeah. Actually, that one I've already got in my current bridal. That one, I suppose I might have got it from a warband I did myself back in East Rohan. Hard to be sure. I'm going to investigate anyway. I'll have a look. I'll have another look at the webpage in a minute, because I'm sorry, but yeah, I do want to, because it's important to me to know how to do that. I want to have. I don't want to say perfect, because I can't. Nothing is perfect, but as good as I can get as a bridal. Now, okay, I've actually left most of the mounted combat areas, but there is still some more to do. And I'm stuck at level 101 for a long time, so yeah, I can hang on for a bit to on level 101. I need friend rep with somebody, but otherwise I can just get the friend rep, and then I don't have to do any more quests. It's over by Pelargir, and there's a bit of mounted combat there, not a lot, but I think there is a bit. Yeah, definitely is, isn't there? East Gondor. And a bit central, maybe? Weeds. Still catching weeds, look. And I've got a relic, a rune, heritage rune to use on 1,000 points, though. What do I get? I get more than that for killing, for completing a quest. It's pretty useful. Look, 439 ore. Great stuff. There. Right. I'll not have to go to those places yet, so that's not a thing. But I do have to collect some fresh fish. And I have to show some fish to Anna Wen. Find the Arsenal. Find Lothiriel. Well, she'll take a while to find. I've got loads to do before I do that, so that can wait. I think I'll just come across her on the way. You know, I don't have to. I don't have to make it special. Oh, I didn't know you could go up over here. Yeah, I thought you had to go anyway. Yeah. Right, we've got to get fish. Boxes, crates of fish. Ah, don't fall in the water. There is a way out, but it's over there, I think, or some. You have to go. I think, if I remember right, if you fall in, you've got to get on one of those boats, go somewhere else, which is like fast travel, and then come back again from there to here, and then you're standing on the dock. I think that's right. I'll have a look in a minute. I don't think there's any steps up from the water down there. Rubbish, really. But there you are. You know, these things happen. Here's the fish. What am I supposed to do? Six boxes of fresh fish. Are you kidding me? I should have to make 6 trips, I'd say. That's 2. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up running back all the way across to where I was just now. If I do, then I will have to get on my horse. I'm not running all the way over there again. Why is he kicking the boxes? Look. Idiot. Oh, wait. Seriously? Apparently, I might have left some. Nah, it must be on the other side. I don't think they're on this small bit. I'll have a look at all of them, except for the one where I caught the fish. I know it's not. I can see there with no fish by the side of the dock. And there's no boats on this one. At she said boats. So not. No, there's a player. There are players, especially as you get this bit of the game. There's plenty of them. Oh, there are steps. Fair enough. This makes me think of Anuminus. I think of Anuminus when I'm here. Before it was flooded. And I imagine it looking a bit like this. Now, yeah, I do. There we go, look. And there's a boat up there, I think. Hard to see, isn't it? Okay. 3, 4. I'm very tired, by the way. I think it's because I was working late, doing streaming late last night till about midnight, and well, it was midnight, and it was just a lot to do. But I was determined to do it. I got called away. It was my brother-in-law's wife's father died, and what happens in Spain is all really quick. The usual, the normal. He died today is Thursday. He died on Tuesday night, so sort of like the night before last, and then the next thing that happened was yesterday afternoon, so this is like less than 24 hours later, is the funeral. What happened? It's not a Muslim thing, it's just a thing. I say that because some people have said it before.
Well met.
Or asked before. I don't know that. And then, so in the afternoon, but the funeral, they call it funeral, and it's, you go to the cemetery, and it's a massive place, massive building, and they have a room, and in that room is another room which is like off to the side. It varies wherever you go, but what you do is you have the coffin in there, and there's in the smallest room. Then the largest room, you have we had 1, 2, 3 or 4 very massive sofas, and you can sit on those. So the family, immediate family, will be in there sitting on a sofa, and friends, relatives, everybody, they all go there. And you stand around for like 3 hours or so talking, and you you do the condolences and all that sort of thing. And that's what I was doing last night. And then after that, so today is the cremation, and you could call it interment. If it's a burial, it would just be the interment, the actual burying bit, which will be a little service at a church, and then you go on and actually put the coffin into the ground and that sort of thing, or the cremation. But that will be immediate family. Yeah. So I don't go. It's my brother-in-law's wife's father. I'm not close enough to go. I could if I asked, but normally it's normal thing is not to go. So then the immediate family, which would be like wife, daughters, husbands of daughters. There's a son, so he hasn't got a wife, but it's like that. So you get just like those will go to the actual burial. And you can get like 50 people or more all turning up to pay their respects. You get neighbours. There was the like the somebody who used to be the maid of the daughter, so she knew him. But so it's like people, all kinds of friends, relatives, all kinds of things. They all turn up, and we were close enough that we actually sat in on the sofas, but we were not close enough to go to the funeral today. You can ask.
What
like
news
I say,
do you
but,
bring, traveller?
but anyway, there's all your
greet you,
fish.
friend.
Now we got to go off and find the artisan's cottage. I thought he was an amazing guy. He was really nice. You know, when you go to another country and you don't speak the language. I mean, when I got here, I didn't speak anything, or understand anything. And then people come and they say hello, and they shake your hand. But that's the thing in Spain. It doesn't matter if it could be your brother. You still shake hands when you meet. And so that would happen. And he would always say hello. Now, what you get people who do it out of, like, because it's what you got to do, you know. It's the right thing to do. There we go. The artisan's quarter. And you get people who shake your hand and they actually want to say hello, and they really do have a genuine sort of niceness about them. And he was like that. He spoke no English. He used to say bye bye and hello. We would shake hands very nicely and talk, and we used to talk about the war and that sort of thing, which is nice because people never talk about the war here, the Civil War,
you bring, traveller?
and things like that. All in Spanish, and I didn't understand much still, ever. I still wouldn't have known. And we used to see him at Christmas and things like that, at the family meal. So yeah, really nice man, Joaquin. Yeah, nice. Are you a travelling artisan friend? If so, you have come to the right place, for you'll not find a better crafters area for leagues upon leagues. Right, now we're going to find the Keep of the Swan Knights, and that is where What's-Face is, the Epic Quest person. By the way, yeah, Hitman, he was ill for years and years. I don't think I can go up that way, can I? Look. Or maybe it is. Maybe the barracks is actually in a different place. The keep, rather. Oh, it's up here. I found the keep of the Swan Knights. Oh, I thought that would have been where what's she called? Lothariel was hanging out. Yes, I mean he'd been ill for years, but no, you know, you never. Doesn't matter how ill somebody is. You know, it's never. Anyway, we've got to find another place. It's never the right thing. When they die, people can
your
say it's a release, but no, it's never a release. So, anyway, there are two of us to keep the peace here, with the soldiers marching upon Prince Imrahil's banner, and yet we are charged with maintaining order nonetheless. Many are unhappy with Lothariel's rule, but some of the more vocal inhabitants of Dol Amroth have taken to making a disturbance in the court of the Fount, trying to gain supporters. Would you be so kind as to disperse the groups of dissenters? So, yes. But, so not everybody likes Lothariel, who is the daughter of the, the Thane? I don't think they have Thane here. So, right, they're all standing around over by the well. I did happen to notice a well, so let's go down here and see if we can... See if I can't find it. This one. Is it? This one over here? No, there's none over there. Oh, it's not. Let's have a look. It's not up here, is it? I thought it was it's a different one. It's not the one I thought. So, let's. Well, maybe it is. Maybe I don't know. It's hard to tell with this. It is up here. No, this is a different one. You have come to a quiet and secluded part of the city. Breathtakingly lovely. Oh, right. Oh, this is just... Oh, it is where I... Oh, cool. I'll have a look, though. Does this... Oh, this is where you go down the steps to the fishing area. Just right there. I see. You have found the quarter that I've been here before. Oh, well. Right. Let's, stop
These
moaning.
are troublesome times indeed.
This one too. Stop
How
moaning.
may I help you, friend?
Spreading all this dissent. It's not on, is it? Who's this over here? Stop looking so stupid.
What news do you bring, traveller?
And got one over here. Are you complaining? Just shut up.
Gondor needs your aid.
You. Look at that, a dissenter. Phew, what a relief. What? I don't know. Stop moaning.
These are
I don't know what's
troublesome
going on
times
there.
indeed.
Was that 5? That's 4 or 5. I think I saw another one over here. I saw a quest ring. I don't know if it's the right one or not. I must be so close to getting my rep. I'm going to have a look.
These are troublesome times indeed.
There we go. I've got to find another place. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at reputation. Reputation, I need about 10,000, 10,100. Okay, that's not bad. Oh look, there's a guy over here. What's your... Oh, he's just, no. This is an instance thing. I think he'll give it to me first.
How may I help you, friend?
Learn about the city guard. Oh, alright. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Welcome to Dol Amroth, Bravarduk. I have seen you about the city as of late, and you appear to have done much to aid Balfilas and our peoples here. But the threat against us looms ever present, and one must be vigilant in their watch for the shadows. If you are interested, we could find a place for you within the city guard. You would need to prove yourself many times over. Should you rise to the mark, though, Dol Amroth would consider you one of her own. Speak to me again if you wish to know more.
How may I help you, friend?
Loads of quests to do there. Dol Amroth is not a small city. We have stretched and sprawled over the years to cover many an acre. And that's without considering the docks and port. It is a large area for us to patrol and cover. Each section of the city has its own personality, and people who call it home. Each has its own needs and dangers. Our guards are not all allowed to patrol and keep watch over every section of the city. You must learn that section to earn the right and privilege of serving it. You will start where all young recruits do, with the library. Do a series of tasks for Tol Rian, and you shall receive some recompense. Return when you have it. Okay. Oh, that was the Scholar's Quarter. Now then. Oh, I see. I've got to go inside. But first, a library person. Now. Oh. Captains. Oh, I got to. Oh, look.
How may I help you, friend?
Ah. A place to lie at night.
Gondor needs your aid.
Slavers of men.
Times indeed.
And I'm sure the other one is going to be this one, isn't it? The beach is at Hashadir, south of Dol Amroth. To the south. Tolly and Ashu Pacific. Traps need to be played. Oh, right. Here we go. This is the one. This is the grind has begun. So let's do this first. Let's do the Dol Amroth and normal Dol Amroth quests. A little at least. And who are you? You are the bank. Oh no, I can't. That's fellowship and it is very hard. So no, I can't do that. Find the Scholar's Quarter and really? Is that all? Oh right, there's still not the epic. Ooh, okay. So I've got crafting. Okay. Emerald silver pieces. I've got 412. That is loads. I want the return actually. I want the return and I want the steed. But the steed is not so much a priority. That's roving threats, I think. I think I've already done that. So it popped up when I came to Dol Amroth. Because I had Minas Tirith. You used to be able to come to Minas Tirith. Or go to Minas Tirith. From Balfourless Housing. And here. So, now when you leave, you get teleported to South Bridge. But yeah, that was the thing. Oh, I'm sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm a poet, you see, and my mind often wanders amongst my yet unwritten verses. Today I think of Barian, the lady I love. She's oft in the Mason's Quarter, and fair as any maiden I've seen. They say that meditation upon certain lovely objects will help the words flow, and let's remove that. Will help the words flow, and so on, right? So, okay, go and come find her, I think. Another townsperson?
Well met.
My pardons, I was lost in thought. Oh, I found the Scholar's thing, so now I've got to go up and find the Mason's Court, and that other guy wants me to go there anyway, so that's fine. And up here is this, found the Mason's Court. Oh, that was it. Barian stares boldly and expectantly at the master stonemasons standing out amongst the workmen. I've got to meditate at the fountain, have I? I'm the master stonemason in these parts. Only the best stoneworkers in Gondor may study under me, and most will never master the arts themselves. Alright, that's absolutely perfect. I'm going to find... Not here, but I will have a look. What's that little boy looking at? Wow! What a view! Right, anyway, I've got to go and meditate at the fountain. Don't know why, but I have. What? What fountain? Inspiration of a love poem. Oh, that one. I'll have to get on my horse if I'm going all the way up there again. Fortunately, well, when I get the return to Dol Amroth, what am I getting for each of these? I'm getting 500. 500? Are you kidding me? 900. Well, that's better. What do I get for that? I don't get any rep with those. Not for Dol Amroth rep. I get Mason. No, library reputation with the library of. Look. Oh. Right. I suppose it's this one. A good place to meditate. Oh, I feel a bit stupid. Look at me. I feel a bit silly doing this. Write about the stream of water. Is strong and bold. Examine the blue canopy for a semblance to resemblance to Barian. A blue canopy. Here's one. There we go. A blue canopy. That's not a canopy. That's a canopy. This is just a flag thing. I suppose I couldn't reach the canopy. Examining. Colour is a little like Barian's hardy presence, but the fabric's strength against the breeze impresses you. Oh, we're going to write about that. I should hide my shield. Yeah, I'm going to hide my shield. I feel a little bit overdressed for this place. Right, I've got to look at the stonework detail on the fine building. This one? Oh no, down here. What fine building is that? They're all fine buildings, aren't they? Library, maybe? Oh, it's got a big statue on it. This is probably it then. No. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Let's have a look. How do I look? Yeah. Right about the fair. Stonework reminds you of the style of her beauty. Oh dear. Do you really want the style of beauty to be like a building? Took notes in Rovendal's journal. Oh. Where am I? Oh, it's... Okay, let's... This way. That way. Fair enough. There's the library. Can't say I'm looking forward to to the dailies right now, but they're not bad. Right, Rovendal. Let us see what you wrote here. You hand Rovendal your thoughts on Barian. All stone and strength, creative, yes, but these are not words to describe a lady. You have much to learn about love, Braverdek. I'm a dwarf. Not to a dwarf, I think, you know. I think a dwarven lady would rather like that. Hold a moment, I will compose a poem, and when you deliver it to Barian, you will see how to properly woo her with the written word.
Well met.
Here, I did away with your odd notes and composed a poem of better taste, more suited to woo a lovely young lady such as Barian. Bring these to her, if you please. I know she will not be able to resist my sweet words. Do tell her where to find me when you're done. Please. Level 100, right. She's up here, I think. Is she up here? Yes, I see the ring on the radar. Bring the poem to Barian. She's going to think it's from Lagan. Barian?
Gondor needs your
I'm
aid.
sorry, but I'm busy. I'm trying to get Master Laganed's attention. You apologetically hand Barian the poem written for her, and she reads it with a scowl. I don't have time for this nonsense. I'm trying to get an apprenticeship with Master... She... Writing about stone buildings, she would have been very happy. He says he has too many worthless apprentices already. I want to show him my work, but I cannot haul it up the stairs. My work is down in the Scholars' Quarter. If only I could lift it, Oh, God. Oh, blimey. I suppose I'll have to... Oh, and it's wheelbarrow. Scholars' Quarters is quite a long way, isn't it? No, it's around the corner, I think. Is it here? What's that? Got stuck on the stairs. Nope. Here it is. Probably. Oh. Ah, there it is. Ariane's stonework. It does look a bit big. Not bad though. For a person. Right, I'm going to carry it back to the Master Stonemason. Well, at least I can remember. I think I can remember the way. Oh, there's the flowery poem person, so that's fine. I think it might be a deed associated with exploring Dol I hope so. Right, I'll drop it off with him. Up the stairs we go. Delivered. What do you think? What is this you brought me? Oh, that girl Barian who comes to me every day. Did her father do this? He was a great stonemason. You explain this is Barian's own work. Leganed stares at you in... Leganed? Stares at you incredulously. I confess that I have no idea. I had no idea she was so advanced in her artistry. I've never had a young lady as an apprentice before, but sorry about the vacuum cleaner. I've never had a young lady as an apprentice before, but I can see that she has what it takes. She may even become a master someday. Let's go and tell her. Tell her what he said. He wants you. He's accepted me. Yes. Thank you so much for your help. I did not know if he would even like the stone, but getting it to him has been such a great hassle. Unfortunately, now we've got to go and tell the poet that his poem didn't work, and she has no interest in him at all. Sorry, Rovendale, didn't work. What? You mean she would rather dirty herself with rocks and dust than accept my courtship? I don't understand. You decide it's best to leave this poet to ponder the state of the world on his own, rather than try to explain to him that he has thoroughly misjudged the character of the woman he claims to love. Okay. Find the Harper's Court. It's actually a very long way. It's all the way over past the stables, so I will have to ride my horse for this. Never mind. This is my Eriador horse. I think I mentioned that for finishing off. Well, Eriador. Have I finished this quest? Oh, I didn't look. Mythland. Here we go. Store has World War traits in the main menu. Enough it's from traits, slots, price. Okay. Okay, I need to acquire it with 3 specific tier 8 relics and loads of shards. Bridal relics will occasionally be found randomly in the gift boxes from Warband quest turn-ins. So yeah, warbands. Another something else to grind. But like I said, this guy he lives to grind. This dwarf, by the way, his character, his personality or whatever is sort of he is a very honourable man. It's very important to him, that sort of stuff. So he's very happy to be doing this. This is a townsperson. We found you.
Greet you, friend.
Speak with Lothariel. Oh, nice. But let me guess. It's a bard.
greet
Lost
you,
your music.
friend.
What? Really? It's F10. One. No. 1, 2. Press F10 and just F, 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 or R, I think it might be. Eventually, you'll manage to pick it up. Another one here, look. Job is F10. We'll select the nearest NPC. So, look, like that, or that. There we go. I've got one down here, look. What? Stand still. F10. Use. Got. Is that it? Oh, there's one. Use. Eventually you'll get close enough. Right, return the sheet music to Torthal. Yep. Where is he? Ah. You think this is bad? Wait until I get to Minas Tirith.
Well met.
I don't mind this, actually. Thank you. Now I can practice once more. The concert must go on. Okay, what did I do then? Oh, nice. 46. Lovely. When should I start using it? Shall I wait until... I don't know. Anyway, I've got 2 quests. Well, more, but I've got the Epic and I've got this, the City of Dol Amroth. Now the quests for the library quests, they're not outside the realms of is it? Oh, it is. Okay. They are sort of like proper quests. They are repeat quests, but they do fit with the story and that sort of stuff. So doing them, hanging around here and doing them very often and regularly is okay. I mean, it does make a sort of bit of sense. So hello. So that's no problem. It does mean a lot of work, and it does mean you need to watch it, but you don't have to watch it, do you, if you don't want to. Okay, Lothariel is dark of hair with a somewhat elvish appearance. That's not what the guy said up on the barracks. Introduction Central Gondor.
Stop at the town of Eckling in the Ringlow Vale and tell them what
I
has
might
happened.
as well. The City of Dol Amroth. Welcome, honoured guest. If I cancel it, what happens? Oh. I think maybe I'll log off and back on. Okay, the city. We've explored everywhere. Oh, God, you're amazing. We've got 301 might, loads of vitality, good amount of physical mastering, and a bit. That is a very nice. I like that a lot. I'm very happy to wear those. So there we go. We've slowly suspicious characters. I've heard troubling reports, Bravridurk and the Swan Knights. The Swan Knights are doing everything in their power to confirm or deny them. Some suspicious folk have been seen in the city, which is in itself not a lot. Hang on. No, not that. Back. That one there. Good enough. Okay, it's a streaming thing. I've heard troubling reports. Okay, these are good people and they're not warriors. An attack on Dol Amroth by the Corsairs would be devastating. Speak with the guards if you wish to help. They are investigating. So there's some dissenters. And now the epic quest.
What brings you to Dol Amroth, adventurer?
What brings you to Dol Amroth, adventurer? Surely there is danger to be found everywhere, and you seem a long way from your home. Lothariel's face brightens considerably when you reveal that your message comes from Dorthaneth. She is one of my closest friends, and I have treasured our conversations. Recently, she had some wise counsel to provide about a delicate matter, but we need not speak of that. What message does she have for me now, friend of my friend?
I will take Dorthaneth's warning to heart, but I do not know much about the people of Umbar.
You convey Dorthaneth's warning about the heirs of Castamere and the one they call the Scourge. Lothiriel frowns deep in thought. I will take Dorthaneth's warning to heart, but I do not know a great deal about the people of Umbar or their leaders. Every child of Gondor knows the tale of Castamere, the usurper. Of course, but this is a name from long ago, and I thought this line was ended. I do not know. My father has always said, "Hello, Karak, and good morning to you. And if it's morning with you, that must mean we are getting ever closer to the release of the new game Wolcen." Great stuff. Maybe I should check. I think we've got another 5 hours, actually. Hope you're okay. Enjoying your morning coffee? I wouldn't mind a coffee, actually. What's the time? 12:57. 1 hour and then I'll do it. How long have I been streaming anyway? 2 hours and 21 minutes. I'll do a bit of Conan after this. Hope you're okay anyway. You and yours, as they say. You're brewing... I knew it. It's morning. It's morning. But I must admit, even Lord of the Rings stream is not something I jump into early in the morning. Maybe it's better than news, which can be a little bit boring sometimes. My father has always said the finest way to combat a new foe is to learn as much of his history and temper as you can before facing him on the battlefield. Oh, okay. Okay. I think this is wisdom. To that end, I ask you to go to the libraries of Dol Amroth and speak to Pethbeer, the master of the archives. He was my tutor when I was just a child, and he believed I neglected my studies. This will not change his mind, but now I need information, and he will know where to find it. Learn from him everything you can about the Corsairs and their masters. Perhaps in doing so you will discover something we can use to our advantage. Happy to do that. Happy. I need to just not quit. I'm just going to go out to the menu thing, the login screen, and go back in, because I want to know if that quest, introduction to something, is going to be there. If it's going to be offered to me again, because I don't want to lose that quest. Unfortunately, I kind of done that, haven't I? I cancelled it thinking, oh, it's just going to come back, and it didn't. Oh well. Oh dear. Nope. I'm going to check something on Steam a second. Downloads. Got 14 hours in... oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the most recent comments on my... there it is. On this thing. So basically, you just want Wolcen to be 100%. Somebody has said, look, they want a list of stuff. And it's what Path of Exiles has it as part of it. So basically, you just want Wolcen to be 100% the same in every way as Path of Exiles. Man, just go and play that game. It's like saying to the next Battlefield game, hey man, to be successful, add kill streaks, no scopes, quick, okay. Make it like Call of Duty, please. Not a single feature I recommend is exclusive to PoE. All features mentioned in the OP are at the very heart and core of the ARPG genre. And it is indeed what makes the whole genre. It is actually like saying you want a racing game but without cars. Oh, shut up. Essentials include a game that is working without bugs and is fun. It most definitely does not include hardcore or leaderboards at launch. I'll take more skills, spells, quests and or less bugs any day. Yeah, Grim Dawn is doing fine, so why wouldn't Wolcen? Don't need PoE 2 really. Yeah, I think so. Basically, let's look again. You could not be more wrong. Games like Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, Skyrim, etc. says hi, dude. Okay. I know this is different genres, but you can't claim leaderboards, etc. is what makes people have fun and stay with the game. Grim Dawn, no trade. Diablo 3, trade killed by... No, real trade. Not trade was not killed at all. Real money auction house killed it. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, as someone else pointed out, Grim Dawn is doing very well, as did Titan Quest before that. Why do you have the sole authority to claim that ARPGs are all about? What ARPGs are all about? I personally play them single player or co-op with friends and have tons of fun. I'm not saying your list is invalid. I just say it's not essential for people to find the game fun. That's interesting, and yeah, I think so. Right, moving on. Still nothing. Oh, that's a shame. I think the quest will probably come back, maybe if I log in tomorrow or something like that. I don't know what's going to happen by tomorrow. Oh, right, here's the thing. This channel has for a long time been Lord of the Rings Online. Recently, I've started doing a bit of Conan. That is not because Conan's replacing this, it's because Conan is just fun. And there now is Wolcen, and neither is that replacing. I would say Conan has a limited play time. It's like another 10 streams or maybe a bit more, that sort of thing. Wolcen is limited. It's not, unless you're getting into it big time with builds and all kinds of stuff like that, it will lose its appeal to me. Lord of the Rings, on the other hand, goes on and on and on and on and on. There will be other games. There are other games I want to stream, and I'm going to stream, like which I got demo of something and something else, whatever. But it's not going to be. Lord of the Rings will stick around until I get bored with that. I mean, all games you get bored with. Anyway, the Lady Lothiriel sent you to look into the rumours of suspicious folk. One report was in the court at the fount, another on the wharf, and the last one around the warehouses. Come to think of it, all of them were asking about a person meeting your description. Oh, Gimli? Could it be? No, Gimli. They didn't come this way, did they? I must find out, though. Ooh! This is a heck of these steps. Why do they make so many steps? I wouldn't want to walk up and down these every day. And somebody will have to. Like the guards. And it's most impractical. Are you... You are a roving threat guy. Okay, well, there's something happening here. Oh, this is where I have to go in the library. I'm trying to find out about this Heirs of Castamere, or Castamere, in fact. So let's talk to the guy inside and see if he can give me any pointers. Pethbeer.
Well, the scholars here are at your disposal, of course.
So, Lothiriel seeks information. What a wonder. She's never sought our knowledge before this. Perhaps she has begun to take seriously the duty with which she has been charged. At last. When I was her tutor, she was the very picture of inattentive boredom. It is one of my greatest regrets that I was unable to impress upon her the importance of study. That is ancient history. What matters now is the present need. The scholars here are at your disposal, of course. Allow me to guide the course of your study. Naramil and Noseth have travelled extensively throughout the Kingdom of Gondor and can tell you a great deal about the land and our rich history. Noseth has a particularly keen insight for the lineages of the kings and of the stewards and the political intentions of various lords and ladies. Oh, whatever. I'm just boring. Right. Talk to some more people. I think they're all out here. I do hope so. Let me see. I've still got a quest ring in there. Okay, let's go to the court of the fount of the court of the fount. Not that one. Not him. Or could be somebody else. Yeah, here we go. A suspicious town person. Oh, flipping heck. You could not have somebody looking more like a pirate, really, could you? He's got no hair, a beard, and a sword in his hand with a curved bit on the end. Hello? What?
What is this
Oh,
world
dear.
coming to?
Okay, that's done. His threats were unsettling. I don't know, I'm just going to walk everywhere. I gotta go to the docks. Yeah, it is. Look, it's in Scholar Place, but I'm going to the docks because they said the suspicious person on the wharf, and I think it's a bit more important to get this. Yeah, here we are. Well, not. Yeah, more important. I think we need to sort this out, nip it in the bud. These are spies coming to the city after all, so let's see if I can find another suspicious person. Whoops! Oh, hello, blimey! Oh, I hate that. You see so many people in a group like that. They just set themselves on to follow, and like one will go through. He will do stuff. They're in a fellowship, so they will also get credit. And what do you know? It's another one. Oh my god! Oh dear. I'm not happy about the damage I'm doing. Anyway, we've got another one at the warehouses. Oh dear. Well, let's have a look. That's the best thing to do, isn't it? Just pop over, have a look by the warehouses, see if I can indeed find anybody with a beard and a big sword with a curved end. I've seen Aladdin. I know about these things. Here we go, look. Oh, seriously? Seriously? Look at him. Beard. Can't see a sword, but pink trousers. He's bound to be a pirate. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, wait a minute. I've been looking for you, Bradford, but the people of this city only give me strange looks and never answers. You cannot help but laugh at Jajax's... Oh, it's Jajax! Oh, blimey. Brazen appearance in the city of his enemies, indeed. Why do you laugh? I left much of my armour behind. Wrap myself in this flimsy lady's cloak, like the men here do. Is this disguise insufficient? Let's have a look at his cloak. He's hasn't got a hood, mate. No good at all. In all seriousness, my friend, I'm glad to see you. You have defeated all but one of the captains of the Corsairs. Only Abadek remains, and he is the deadliest and cruelest of them all. Of course he is. Right, here's the heavy armour. And it's got more might, more vitality. It's got fate and finesse. I'm losing physical mastery all the time. But you know what? I'm going to wear it anyway. As long as that's not why I'm losing damage. I'm getting more health and more might. Physical mastery. Right, let's have a look here. Offense. Crit rating. Physical mastery. 31429. And I just removed 1523. I am losing quite a lot, but I'm gaining in might. Mitigations, avoidance. I want to see. I want my actual DPS. Does it have it on might? If I 14,000 points to. Oh right. So when I increase might, I increase my physical mastery, block, and parry. I mean, that's in itself. That's perfect. I don't need to see. DPS is on here, isn't it? Well, 611, but it won't go up or down. I'm alright with that then. I don't mind that at all. Let's do that and I'll sell it. Right. F. Oh, if we do not take out Abadek, he will not rest until we are both hunted down and beheaded. For that is his style. I always admired him for it, but not when it's my head on the line. Do you wish to work together once more? I say we split up and investigate 2 camps where Corsairs have made their landing south of Dal Amroth. You go to the beach to the southwest, and I will investigate the ruins to the south. Search for Abadek, but do not engage him. We must fight him together. Let us meet on the crossroads between the 2 camps when we're done. Fair enough. And just out of them, let me have a look. What do I get for that? Wait. It's this one. My vitality, no. But it's okay. I'm starting to get some decent quest rewards, and that makes me happy. That is not going to happen right now. Okay, so I've got to talk to some people and learn about Gondor. Anyway, good. That sounds like a good plan. Yes, indeed. Well, learn about Gondor. I think we're learning about the heirs of Castamere, basically. I think. Is there any more quests over here? Nope. But why is there a scroll? Oh, it's a hobby master. Ah, right. I got a little scroll on the radar, and I wasn't sure what that was about. Yep, some more. Talk to Naramil, Kirhale, and learn about... Oh, I should have gone off and done that quest for the library people. Oh, they'll do it another day, actually, because they'll take a while. We're going to the library, I think. There'll be some people in there. I want to have a look at the armour I'm going to have, actually. Look.
These are troublesome times
now,
indeed.
This armour... Oh, blemished. Don't want blemished. Guardian's Hammer of the second... What? Oh, look at that. Oh, very nice. And I could have got that with these tokens. Now, I've actually got these Swan Knight. Not so many, but I got these from my other characters. I've got those. So anyway, helmet. And you can see it's a little bit more armour, a little bit more might, a little bit more vitality. It's got incoming healing and it's got parry. I've just replaced... What have I just replaced? I've just replaced the main breastplate. So then this will give me a little bit more might, more vitality. It gives me parry instead of block. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting finesse. It doesn't matter so much whether I block or I parry. Both is fine. Yeah. So it's all pretty good stuff. It's really nice gear. And I'm getting minus 15 seconds Guardian's Pledge cooldown, which is this one that heals myself. I used to heal myself. I've got like and I get plus 10% Guardian bleed damage. Excellent. So I'm really looking forward to getting that, and that is why I'll be doing all this stuff. Well, that and also Scrolls of Empowerment. Anyway, I don't need to. Let's go looking for those to show you. So I've got to talk to some bit more people in the library. That's the whole point of being here. Over this bit. I suppose she'll send me... Oh, I know what happens. Yeah, let's have a look anyway. We'll run around here a bit. And we're looking for people called Naramil, Cirhale. Look. Where's the steps? I can't find the steps. It must be at this end. Somewhere. Are they at the end? They're not on the side here. Oh, and there's somebody up there. Oh, Naramil. Naramil, what can you tell me?
I will tell you what
I
came
didn't.
about
I've
talking
never
about.
read this. You
There
know.
is much of
Oh, you have
what
to wait. Bye. He's probably gone. But... All right. I will tell you what. I haven't read this before, so I'm going to. I will tell you what time allows about our kingdom, but that is a rich history, and there is much of which I might speak. The kingdom was first established in the wake of disaster. The land of Numenor fell beneath the waves. Only fast ships could save the household of Elendil and bring them to these shores. High King Elendil's son ruled the kingdom together. Sons ruled the kingdom together, but when the Dark Power returned to Middle-earth, Elendil and his sons Isildur, and Anarion was slain. Oh yeah, we're talking about Gondor, aren't we? Anyway, the line continued by way of Anorion's son, through many years, until Eärnar, the last king of Gondor, disappeared into Minas Morgul and was never seen again. Minas Morgul. For more than 900 years, rule of the kingdom has passed down through the hereditary line of the ruling stewards, charged with maintaining the peace and welfare of Gondor until the line of kings is restored. Few believe that can ever happen. Any claimant would need to prove an unbroken bloodline, a task that seems insurmountable to this poor scholar. Oh, you'd be surprised. Now, somebody's over here. Nope, they're upstairs, but that's okay. Maybe there's somebody on the other side. I've actually got a feeling they're going to be upstairs, but I will have a look. And I'll keep an eye open to the left as I run along here, I suppose. Actually, even if they're upstairs, I'll see the quest ring, wouldn't I? I'm going up here. I'm going along this way. There's somebody. It's Seer Hale. Seer Hale. Right. South of Dol Amroth, across the bay.
Provides the mooring for many ships.
South of Dol Amroth, across the bay of Belfalas, the city of Umbar stands. This great harbour provides the mooring for many great ships, and a mighty fortress was built there. It was an important port of the Númenóreans, but when strife split the loyalties of that people, Umbar became contested land. I didn't know that the Númenóreans were ever anything to do with this area, if you like. Anyway, it remains so throughout history, at times taken by Gondor and others occupied by Black Númenóreans and their Haradrim allies. One of the most devastating losses of Umbar occurred following the Kin Strife, one of Gondor's darkest periods. The sons of Castamir the Usurper, chief architect of the Kin Strife, escaped from Gondor and named themselves Corsairs of Umbar. Castamir's sons were all slain, but their legacy remains. The Corsairs have caused much hardship along the coastline over the years. All right, let's get upstairs. Can I cut down? Not really. Let's get upstairs and we'll have a last word Noseth and learn about Prince Imrahil and Lothiriel. Prince Imrahil is Lothiril's father. So let's see what their lineage is. Something like that, I suppose. It's all I can think of that would really interest anybody. Let me see. Noseth. I have to check something. Stream associated thing. Okay. Interesting. What's going on here? Why has that got Okay. Lord Imrahil is the Prince of Dol Amroth, and he is the wise ruler of the city and its surrounding lands. He has gone to Minas Tirith with many soldiers, but he has left some of his swan knights to serve his daughter Lothiriel, who now rules the city during his absence. Imrahil is well loved by the people of Belfalas, but his daughter is untested and unproven. Númenórean tradition allows women to rule, but not all folk in Gondor remember such things as black Númenóreans and Númenóreans. Black Númenóreans are the bad guys who are with Mordor, and Númenóreans then are the people of this part of the world. Númenórean tradition. I have heard some dissatisfaction that she was chosen to rule the city while her father is away. But Lothiriel is loyal and complies with her father's wishes, despite her young age and a tendency towards recklessness. She recently disagreed with an arrangement of marriage, but it is my understanding she will go through with the proposed match, despite her feelings, or the feelings of a great many of her people. Some things are not meant to be, and I fear there will be a reckoning for it. So she's got like all this stuff going on, and I can ask her more if I want to, but I don't think I need to know more, as much as I'd like to learn a few things about this thing. I'll have lots of repeat quests to do in here, by the way, nothing to do with what I just did, but the Corsairs will take over the city for a little while, and I will have to deal with them. I'm going to be so busy. There's war bands, all kinds of stuff to do. The war bands, that's rather nice, because I could do some mounted ones, and that gives me a reason then to have the bridle. Did my scholars help you learn anything of use, Bradford? It seems to me that the Corsairs are a dangerous threat, and Lothiriel would be wise to recall the Swan Knights she sent from the city. I hope the information of my scholars proves helpful to you and to Lothiriel, and awakens her to the uncertain future that awaits. Pethbeer notes your expression and sighs. I see that Noseth spoke to you of Lothiriel's betrothal to Boromir. I should have counselled her to exercise restraint. None are happy about this match, save Denethor, as he's the steward of Gondor, isn't he? And as he is the ruling steward, there are none willing to speak against his wishes. And Boromir was his son. All I know of it is that he had a dream of some sort that convinced him of the rightness of this match, but I do not know what it could have been. You decide not to tell the earnest archivist that you know Boromir will never wed Lothiriel, but the young ruler of the city should be told the fate of her intended. Oh, flippin' heck. So I've got to tell somebody that Boromir's dead. Oh my god. Oh no, this is awful. Okay. We're just not that far, but I'll take the horse anyway, seeing as people seem to be using the horses here a lot. So Warfree's online. Said hello to him for a while. Now then. Okay, let's have a word, see what she's got to say. It's nice doing the epic in a bit of a chunk like this. Kind of lose track, or no, you don't. I don't lose track of the story, but I think it's more immersive to do it all in one go. I've thought of having a character and getting into like high level at least, without doing any epic, and then go back and do epic
You have
again.
returned.
But of course, you
Why
couldn't
do
go
you
into
appear so sorrowful?
Moria, but
What is wrong?
yeah. And you wouldn't have a legendary weapon, would you? Oh, heck. You'd have to do a chunk at levels 50 or something, or 60. You have returned from the library archives, Bradford. Have you learned anything that will help us defend against the attacks of Umbar? Why do you appear so sorrowful? What is wrong? There is no easy way to give such tidings as you have of Boromir, but you do the best you can. And tell Lothiriel that he fell in battle, protecting those who could not protect themselves. Her face betrays a confused mixture of emotion. I do not know what to say, Bradwarddirk. Boromir was a good man. He always had my love and my respect, and I would have married him for Gondor. His father, the steward, dreamed of the triumph of the kingdom, and in the dream I was a garlanded queen in Minas Tirith, beneath a fair and golden sun. My father, too, had a similar dream. He dreamt that I was in a high place, wearing a golden crown. You know what? Aragorn. Is it Aragorn? No, was it Aragorn? Yeah, Aragorn. Lothiriel wipes at the dampness in her eyes with the back of her sleeve. I mourn for my cousin, Bradwarddirk, and for Gondor. I was unhappy with the marriage match, but now that he is gone, I am sad for his passing, glad that he attained glory, and angry for my relief. I do not know how I feel.
I will grieve at another time. For now, I must be strong.
Oh, I'm going to get a second age. I can make a second age something from that if I want to. While my father is away, I must rule in Dol Amroth. I do not have the time to come to terms with this loss. I will grieve at another time and reconcile my feelings then. For now I must be strong. By the set of her jaw, you see that Lothiriel is resolved and the strength of her father is in her. I sent forth the Swan Knights for two purposes. One was the purpose of a ruler to ensure the safety of her people. The other purpose was that of a rebellious child acting out against the wishes of her father, and the only way she could. That purpose I regret. Now is the time for the Swan Knights to return to Dol Amroth, for I will have need of them if we are to survive the menace of Umbar and these heirs of Castamere. Travel first to the beacon on Amon Lontir, east of the city, and tell Nedros to return. He is the nearest Swan Knight and is advanced in age, but it has not decreased his skill one measure. Travel then to the beacon of Magond in Lamadon. Heladir is the knight I sent to Lamadon, and he is also brave of heart. The last of the knights I sent forth is named Rovalang, and he will be somewhere in the Blackroot Vale. I know not where. Talk to Nedros on Amon Lontir in Belfast. No. What can wait? I've got now. Look, I've got this. I've got to go to the outside. I've got to go to the beach, upon which the Corsairs have landed, and I've got all these to do. And these are. Oh no! This is all at the same place. The south of Dol Amroth, look, and I'm going to get library tokens. But what I need is Swan Knight tokens, and unfortunately, I think Swan Knight is Pass of the Dead, which I don't like. Can't win, can you? If I was another class, I would need a different place. So I've got to go. You see Dol Amroth there, south. Almost where I live. Let me have a look at the Swan Knights. So we'll say Lotro, Swan Knights, Night Swan. Night Swan? Oh, tell me the Night Swan. Swan Knights, Swan Knights faction. So here we go. Swan Knight. If I do this, it should tell me. Dol Amroth got essences. Swan box, and you get a Swan box. It doesn't actually tell me. Okay. Swan Knight. Let's say tokens. If I do that, maybe it will tell me. Reputation, and so here's the quests. Pass of the Dead, but oh no, you can also go to Kerbras, and the defensive, there are 4 there. They got, oh, no, because, no. No, let me see. Yeah, it is. It's those 2. I can see 2 places, and they are actually in Pass of the Dead. Now that, but then I just need to get yeah. Yeah. I need for this like fend or something with them, so I will have to do some, at least Pass of the Dead. I hate Pass of the Dead, but that's okay. I mean, it's just you know, life. I'm gonna sell a few things. Can I do any tasks? I'm finishing. I'm just gonna finish off. So I'm gonna flog some stuff. Actually, I can do this back at the base. I've got, yeah, because I've got a, I'm just thinking to myself, have I, and yes, I have got a milestone set for here. I want to do Athelion, so for Athelion rep. Looking at the rep for this though, look, that is 7,200. I'll get that just from quests. I don't need to do these tasks as well. But if I get to the end of quests to find that I do need a bit more, I will do some tasks. I get from tasks 3,300 a day rep. So I should be able to do something. But at the moment, the items actually that I'm picking up are for not for Dol Amroth. I can't use them for Dol Amroth, I think. Dol Amroth is this one? No, this one? Yeah. So I probably can. Let's have a look. For example, damaged furs. Yeah, I can. But Athelion's the one because it's like a little bit difficult to get the Rangers of Athelion rep. It's a bit of a pain in the neck, really. So I've got Shattered Hatchets. There, you see that one, for example. I need that. And I get loads of those from killing Corsairs. So if I need to, I can get them. Just go out and kill some Corsairs. And for the repeat quests here, I have to kill Corsairs. And dead people. Yeah, one more. Good stuff. Alright, I need next pitted sword sheaths. Pitted sword sheaths. There you go. I suppose in theory you could get max rep just by doing this. So first, maybe if you're free to play, that's what you do. Damaged furs, because then you could have returned to here, not here, Dol Amroth. Pretty sure tasks are open to everybody. Put that there. Is it? Okay. Dump off. I can't see any. I don't think I've got any more to do. Drop off all this gumph that I don't want. Share.
I greet you, friend.
Main. That. That's all. I think I'll play tomorrow. But there is Wolsten out, so there's a chance that I will play that instead. I'm not sure. I'd like to do it tomorrow. I like Dol Amroth and I like the area. I couldn't say that I'm going to stay here and grind forever, if you like. If I didn't think I would enjoy it, I just wouldn't be able to. Let's see. And at the end of the day, I think it's a good time. I've got 35 on that one. This is resistance. I switched to that because I know I will need resistance, and that's got the best resistance. So it seemed like a good idea to level it up a bit. It's only 30. It's at 35 now. The other ones I'm using 37, 40. Innocence is also 35. Yeah, let's switch to innocence now. And that's it. So, right, I'm stopping. Thanks for hanging on. I will be back later. Maybe half an hour. Maybe, I don't know. Then I will stream Conan for a few hours. Until it's time for to install Wolsten. Then I will go and I will install Wolsten, and because I'm going to completely remove it from the PC and all the save games, because that is the best way to do it when you have such a major upgrade. Then I'll come back with that, and that is likely to be what, hour or two break, but we'll see. So thank you, and I hope you'll come back in. It could be 15 minutes, I'm not sure. We'll say 20, 30, maybe. Yeah,